Good morning. Just a quick peek in a room. We are 77%, 77 degrees at 60% humidity. I just turned the foggers off. Everybody's doing very, very well. Hasn't been a lot of change other than just a lot more growth. All the new growths are getting bigger, and some of the ones that weren't growing are growing now again. That growth is really doing well. I'm going to think about getting that out of the pot. I guess succulents are probably the only ones that probably aren't liking those. They need a little bit more light and drier conditions, a little bit less humidity. I've been running pretty high humidity in here. The droids are just going crazy still. I've got plants moved around. There's a Hoya hanging in front of me that wasn't there before, so I'm kind of moving plants around a little bit. It's a big new growth. Succulent. I'm trying to get a little more light on a couple of them, see if it'll help them. But the orchids are doing wonderful. I'm so happy I'm in gravel and stone. I'm not watering, but I don't know. Once a week I come in here and do a really good watering, and there's a few of them that I'm watering a couple of times a week. And then some of the mounts, the little mounts, I toss them in and water anytime I think about it. But other than that, it hasn't been too bad. Nothing like what I thought it was going to be or was worried about. Lots and lots of growth. I need to turn this one around. The bloom's going to go whatever direction it wants to regardless. Got that big cluster hanging right there. That is SLC Jamie Hollingsworth. It's a bag baby. The golden peacocks are just beautiful. Just beautiful. Putting out a lot of new growth all of a sudden too. A whole bunch of new roots, little shoots popping out. That little bag baby, the one the squirrel broke off, has a nice new cane coming out to replace the other one that got broke off. Just lots of growth. Big flower spike on that. Is it Banfildera? CTNA, why not? Still blooming beautiful. Just opened up the last bud. Really pretty one. Has a light, when it gets really warm in here, it has a light fragrance, A couple of other people have commented about that. It has a light fragrance similar to a rose. But just floral. Fans running in here all the time, so it gets a breeze every few minutes to see the flowers move. But lots of air circulation, lots and lots of air circulation. Same with this one, lots of growth on it. Lots of new shoots. Green Anthera. Big shoots on these cats back here. Big growths coming out. More big shoots. The size of these shoots coming out. There's another one back here. Not very good photography there, sorry about that. Big growth on this one coming out again. New root growth. I'm sure the temperatures in here have triggered some stuff. And that's wonderful. I'll take it. Hoyas are going crazy mad. I've kind of separated them out. They're sitting in some river rock with some water and a little bit of bark mixed in it. And they're putting some roots out, some really good roots out. I just want to get a little more root growth on them before I plant them. Just a quick peek. Bromeliads are doing wonderful. Lots of growth. Most of them feel like they're anchored. Look at the size of this baby coming out over here on this one. No signs of flowers just yet, but I don't think it's quite long enough. If I probably push the light timing up, push it up to more like 15 hours or something like that, longer days, I think it'll, because right now I'm only getting about 12 hours of light. If I push it up a couple of, maybe an hour, hour and a half or something like that, probably not even that much, it'll probably trigger them to start flowering. I just never have mess with that pitcher plant back there. I did finally plant that yellow bird, that BL yellow bird, and no, I didn't film it, sorry. It has a big growth coming out right there, and it has new root tips coming out, so it was a good time to plant it. I just stuck it in that 6-inch pot with a ring and some lava rock, and I'll just keep an eye on it. Letting it dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. My Oncidiums, I kind of moved some of them down here. These are all 3 of these right here from the same plant that's just kind of spread over the last year, and that is Wildcat, ODCDM. I'll have to look that one up. Wildcat, golden red star. And it had died back to just that little piece. I got a new bulb out of it, now it's got new growth coming out here again, so it might be a while before that one blooms, but it is growing, it is spreading. So Croton's over here getting a little more light too. It's a higher light down at this end. A little bit less light down here as everybody's kind of adjusting. So we've got the Rexes moved down here. They're doing a little bit better. They're not getting dripped on as much. They don't like the fertilizer was dripped on them, not at all. And the phals are down here on this end have just gone mad, crazy, still blooming. More blooms opening up. Love this one. It's more red than it looks on the video. It's a beautiful one. Getting ready to open, big clusters. Another big spike getting ready to open. And this one, this is just a gorgeous flower. There's another one opening up this morning. But just so much detail. What a pretty one. This is one of the, this is the, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Child, pink girl. What a beauty. Very fragrant, very, very fragrant. And a beautiful white with big yellow throat, some purple stripes. Anyway, just a quick peek around. Everybody seems to be doing really, really well, growing like crazy. Like I said before, it hasn't been too bad, but not a lot of change, just a little growth, you know, over the past week or so, and that's about it. Not a lot of change, not a lot of change. But beautiful blooms and lots of new roots, lots of growth. Everybody looks pretty good. Maxillaria is doing really, really well. And again, just a quick peek. Sorry for all the fast movements and jerkiness. We're about 40 degrees outside, maybe, probably more like around 37, probably not quite. We're going to be cold today again. Like I said, inside here it's beautiful, it's warm, it's bright. The lights are not on their high settings right now, they can go a lot higher. But they keep the room nice and warm, and they also keep giving the plants light. I'm just having to move a few around to adjust. But for the most part, everybody's doing very, very well. Really happy with them. I need to get some floors swept, clean up. I tracked a bunch of stuff in here out of the shop, all over my floor, so I've got to get busy, get cleaned up. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Get out there and work in your garden.